Welcome back to Income Trading 101. Today is Monday, June the 21st. We're going to go ahead and take a look at Ripple, XRP. And this is a coin that, has been delisted on Coinbase. They're fighting the SEC. And it's interesting that that owners of Ripple still managed to participate. And, look at this pop that happened this year. I mean, it started off the year trading for 20 cents and had a high of a dollar, almost $2. Had a dollar 97, 90 or 98 back in April, and it certainly has come off significantly. Lost 2/3 of its top value. So let's just take a look at it and see. And like so many of these coins right now, everything is looking down, looking lower, and my goal is to find support and see if that support gets held and figure out some new levels. But let's just go ahead and start like we always do. I like to just take a look at the moving averages and just see where price has been and see if it's going to give us any indication of where it might be going. So by the way, if you haven't already done it, please do subscribe to this channel. I really appreciate every subscriber I get. You guys are all amazing, and going to be growing this channel out a bit more and producing more content in the coming weeks. So thank you so much for watching. I use a 10, a 20, and a 60. We're looking at a daily chart. So right now at the daily level, everything is in line. All three moving averages are in line, pointing to lower prices. This is definitely a bearish indicator, having the 60 above the 20, above the 10. So let's just take it down to the 1 hour, see if we get any different. Obviously, it's going to be a lot tighter time frame. So at the 1 hour, it's even more bearish. I say even more because you get more distance between each of the moving averages. Let's take it to the 30-minute. Still bearish. And down in the 15-minute, I imagine will be the same. Still bearish. So this is bearish from a moving average standpoint across 4 different time frames. That's fairly significant. Let's switch over now and take a look at the MACD, which I use as my favorite. It's my favorite momentum indicator. You can use the RSI, you can use stochastics. There are all sorts of ways to get the same or similar analysis. I just like it with the MACD. So at the daily range, you have a scenario where there has been a crossover to actually head lower. When the MACD kind of trends flat, that just to me lets me know that the previous or current trend is going to continue, which is definitely heading lower. All right, let's do this at the 1 hour level. Pull this apart a little bit, see if we can see anything. Again, just continuation of the previous trend. I normally am looking for crossovers between the blue and the red line. The red line is the signal line. The blue is the MACD line, which is a calculation that uses exponentially weighted moving averages. If you don't know these indicators and you'd like to know how they're calculated or have a better idea, definitely click on my channel, go to the playlist tab, and take a look at the tutorial I made. There's a tutorial, I believe the thumbnail says how to trade stock using technical analysis, but these are the same methods for any tradable asset. So take a look. So I explain the MACD, I explain Fibonacci, I explain moving averages as well. It's a decent little tutorial, and it's free right there on YouTube. So definitely still looking bearish at the 1 hour level. Imagine at the 30-minute. 30-minute even we had a bullish crossover, went positive, and we had a bearish crossover. This would have been late last night, and so even at the 30-minute level, it's looking bearish. And let's check the 15-minute. Yep, crossover last night again, and looking like the continuation of a bearish trend. So that all being said, we've got bearish news all over the place, which, given the look of this chart, is no surprise, right? I mean, this is I mean, not only are we in the midst of a big bar down, but we've had some big down moves so far in this. So what I'd like to do is just go ahead and tighten this up. We're going to take a look at a little Fibonacci retracement. And what's interesting is, I could go all the way back here, but honestly, this made a low back in December that I think is valid for this analysis. So I'm going to use that late December low and take it to the high that we saw over here in April and just get a sense of where we are right now. So right now we are at that, we're beyond the 61.8% level, right? You've got the 78.2% or 78.6, sorry, level is much lower. It's down here at 56 cents. Yeah, this is really interesting. So we're between two Fibonacci levels, but I'm thinking that right now this doesn't seem as as I look, this doesn't seem as interesting. But what is interesting is look at up here at that 38.2%. You saw that range kind of act as support for a little bit, and we fully fell through it. And in a single day, fell back through the 50% level. And for a while, we're hovering between the 50% and the 61.8%. And then we fell on through that too. I hate to point out, but if we do get down to this 57 range, let me see. Let's tighten this up a little. I mean, you're really talking 56 cents. So if we get down to that range, we could end up seeing a 100% retracement down to this low of 17 cents, or maybe not fully to that low. Let's take another look at a different level. I'm going to get rid of this analysis. I'm just going to look at a support line, and it really is this area of resistance and essentially where we are right now. Is what I want to see. So let's do that. There you go. So we right now are sitting right at a level that has played resistance in December, played resistance in February, played resistance all the way until it really broke out in April. So this could be a key level of support at this point. This would be really interesting because if we do get a nice bounce and this maintains its support, I'd be very optimistic that Ripple could go back and retest the $1 range, right? Which was closer to that 50% retracement level. But if we break through that, if we break through it, we may end up looking closer to, arguably, this was your last strong level of, you had resistance, right? And that kind of became support and acted as support here and here. Probably could raise that. So I'm going to do this. Just going to change the color there. I want it to be a different color than that. There we go. So we could see this sort of 39.5-cent level act as support if we do fall through and stay through this current level. I think we're sitting on a level of support right now. But this could end up being, this is interesting, and it certainly, given that people who, you can't really trade this in the U.S. right now, not easily at least. So you're having to trade it in DeFi levels or exchanges elsewhere. This is really interesting. So, if this is if this is one of your investments or one of your trades, let me know. I'd love to hear how you trade it. Maybe even which exchanges you choose to trade it on. If you don't mind putting that out there. So I'm sure there's some folks here who would probably enjoy buying Ripple. I'd like to buy some Ripple at this price because I still do think this is one of the coins that could end up being longer term holding its value. I mean, this was supported for the longest time. It's just the only thing that's hurt it recently is this SEC issue. And if they manage to defend themselves well, with the whole crypto industry watching, this could be very significant. And I think this price will pop again. So that's it. Again, thank you for watching these videos. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Thank you for all the comments I get as well. The likes. I don't really like dislikes. The challenge with dislikes is that I don't know why you disliked it. So I'd love to hear a comment. But if there's anything else you'd like to see me add to these videos, or if there's a video that you'd like to see me make this week, let me know. I'm going to probably turn my eyes to some stock as well, some futures. I'm going to be trading a few futures today as well on my own account. So hope you guys have an amazing trading week. And as always, happy trading.